What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kool JC for Trap News. And today, today's podcast, today's topic will be the Colin Kaepernick situation. Now, let me take you guys back, just in case you don't know who Colin Kaepernick is. He's a NFL quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. He had a breakout year, I want to say, from 2012 to like 2014. So he had like a 2-year run where he took the San Francisco 49ers to the 1 year to the Super Bowl and 1 year to the NFC Championship. Okay. Now, all was well back then. He was a winner. Everybody was cheering the guy on, celebrating him as a hero. Okay. So let's fast forward up to today's time. It was a preseason game against the Green Bay Packers. They were celebrating the national anthem, and lo and behold, Colin Kaepernick, he didn't partake in it. He didn't, camera seen him sitting down on the sidelines. Okay, and he received a lot of backlash from that. I found nothing wrong in what he did. One, because the moment we get into this, stripping you away from your freedom and your rights, then what have we become as a country? And now you have the veterans for Kaepernick coming out, and they're standing behind him, And I have to admire those guys, man, because they're saying, we're not fighting for the flag, we're fighting for his rights. That freedom. It's the freedom to go after the president. It's the freedom to take part in the Pledge of Allegiance. It's the freedom to sit down during the national anthem. Those are the freedoms. And it really touched my heart, man, to see those guys come out and take stand like that and get behind this guy. Because when people were trashing the guy, saying, oh, he's un-American and he's this and he's that, these guys, they had common sense, man, to come out and say, hey, we fight for the freedom for him to do that. Love it, hate it, whatever. But we'll fight for the freedom of that. Now, I want you guys to look at that situation. And now let's turn our attention to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is basically going around saying America is not great. America hasn't won anything. I mean, he's basically going around and shitting on America. But there's no one to put him in check behind that. Wonder why. But the moment an athlete takes stand and says that I'm not standing for the national anthem, oh, hell and high water break loose. He's un-American. He's this. He's that. You want to know what un-American is? When you're having a peaceful protest and you got guys out there with military-style guns at a peaceful protest. Think about that. Making racist comment towards the president. That's un-American. Having another elected official from another country, Netanyahu, come over into the Congress and shit on the president like he did. And you had nothing but Republicans in there cheering it on. Now, that was un-American. That was damn the treason there. But they won't say anything about that. Could you imagine the Democrats did the same thing, and let's say they bring in Chavez. Let's say they bring in Hugo Chavez, and Bush was still in office. Could you imagine the backlash the Dems would get behind that? But yet they had no problem bringing in Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu into Congress and let him have the floor. That's un-American. But we won't talk about that. But we'll talk about a guy who boycotted or who sat down because he felt like the injustices that was taking place on the streets of America in the hands of law enforcement we found that un-American. We got to wake up, man. I mean, it's crazy. This is crazy talk here. And like I said, Colin Kaepernick, I salute you, man. Continue to do what you feel is right and just. As long as it's not hurting nobody, putting nobody in harm's way, continue to do what you want to do. If your heart content is set on that, do it. Don't listen to the naysayer, these people on Twitter, Instagram. Don't listen to none of that stuff, man. Oh, another thing too, before I leave. This would be this to me in my eyes would be un-American, calling a guy a nigger and wishing ill will on him. How's that American? How's that not un-American? But yet we run here worried about a guy who protests the singing of the national anthem? Come on, man, get for real. Let's be real with ourselves here. But on y'all, that's my time. Kool JC. Y'all check this podcast out.